In this Beat the Meta video, we get pushed off and head to Narnia. And we also see a traffic jam as everybody fights for the race lead. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Gran Turismo video where once again we're doing Beat the Meta, this time in an Audi TT. Now this was because on stream I had a good race with the French driver driving the Audi TT. I think it was Full Turtle, don't quote me on the name, I apologise for forgetting that name. So what is Beat the Meta? Well, Beat the Meta is all about beating the best car, which currently is the SILVIA in Group 4 at Road Atlanta. Now, when I say Beat the Meta, we are going to this year win in every single Group 3 and Group 4 car. At least that's the goal anyway, and this is the point of this video series. Can we do it? Some weeks we will succeed, some weeks we will not. This week in the Group 4 at Road Atlanta in the Audi TT, can we do it? So we're already into the first race here. The first race is what we always start with from a last to first challenge to see if it is competitive. Now I know it is at least a little bit competitive in the race because we raced the French driver on stream, didn't we? And he did a very good move on me on turn 1. So I know the car is strong there already. So we're going to head through this double right-hander and into the second braking zone here. And we are keeping up with the pack, so looking promising so far. Got somebody in a Lamborghini up ahead, but the SILVIA is the dominant car here at Road Atlanta in Group 4. Now, here we go then. We know that car, the SILVIA, is very strong in 5th gear, but we also know the Audi TT is very strong in the 5th gear. As you see in here, as we go side by side with a bit of drag racing now, heading down towards the chicane. A bit of action up ahead there, a bit of contact between a couple of drivers there as we head into the braking zone. I'm trying around the outside. Oh, the Lamborghini's pushed off there. Going to come back on. Oh, ghosted just there. Oh, we get 3 positions in one corner. We'll take that every day of the week. So up to P13 as we catch up to Philly Cool then. And we've got a Greek driver ahead of them. The Ferrari sends it down the inside. Oh, hello. Oh, that's... Oh, backwards, forwards. Like a settled course there with a bit of ping-ponging with the old internet there. They're on 1 bar here. Not a good rapper in the slightest. However, we do need to get by them and try and understand where they are on circuit. Because when they're on 1 bar, they're not where you think they are. In terms of, at the moment, you're sort of seeing them there, but they're not actually there. It's very odd. That's how ping works on the internet. So you just have to try and work it out as best as you can. We're going to try around the outside then as we go. Oh, last of the late breakers round the outside. Are we going to do it? Yes, we are. Oh, no, they're still there just as we continue on out of that corner then. Up into P12. No, down to P13. Through the right-hander we go. We have to lift a little bit here because somebody is on our outside here. We just give just enough room there as we get past the Greek finally as we go to our rear view mirror then. You're going to see the issue with that 1 bar then. Coming into here, you can see they just get absolutely ping-pong to Narnia there. And I would disagree that it's the Germans' fault there because they didn't actually touch as you saw in that rear view mirror. Anyway, we're up into P12. Our focus is up ahead, trying to gain as many positions as possible. As we head down the hill, Portuguese driver did come from nowhere, to be honest with you. I don't know if you spotted that, but through the left we go. I know they're going to have dirt on their tyres. They actually go rally crossing there on that right-hand side, and we're looking to get another position then up into P11. Happy days indeed. We advance further on then, lap number 4 in this first race as we go into the right-hander. And they're going to head down the hill. And the car drives really well in the race. I will say that. The car drives really nicely in the race. However, I will get to in time trial shortly as we go into left-hander. Oh, that looked like a cut there to me. They cut a lot of that inside corner. Is it a penalty? That is the question. It is indeed. It's a 1-second penalty there for the Swedish driver. And we're going to take P10 because they take that. And there's no point showing you them taking that. So there we go. We've got Veyron there in P4. Oh, no, that's Petrol L Hell. Let's ignore that driver because they're a bit crazy. Anyway, we finished in P10 there as I'm downing a brew. Let's advance to the next race where I do set a time this time, a 1:25.2, and believe it or not, that actually felt really quick at the time, and yet I'm starting this far down in terms of the race. So heading towards turn 1 we go then. We've got Taylor up ahead in the Red Bull SILVIA. We're going to try around the outside. The Greek's got it all sorts wrong there. Oh, down the inside. We had 2 positions in 1 go here. Slight tap as we went into that corner. Just unsettled the car a little bit. I managed to slow it down here, and they go back through them, both SILVIAs. So we're going to actually lose out here. Back down to where we started here in P11. That's unfortunate because that was a good move otherwise. It really, really was. But it's just that slight tap in the braking zone. Just unsettled the car a lot. Now, in FF cars, literally going hard on the brakes unsettles it anyway. So, you know, the tap adds to that, exponentiates it. Is that the word? Is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to continue in this race then. So, P11 is where we start. Is it P11 where we end up at the end of this race? That is the question. Through the right-hander we go. And you can see there the FF car's just really struggling. It's the Audi TT and FF car. What does FF mean? Front-engined, front-wheel drive. That's exactly what it means. We're going to the left-hander. It's just struggling for grip in the low-speed stuff. Going uphill as well, it really struggles. This is Gran Turismo's weight transfer that just really causes issues. Because you accelerate, the front end lifts up. And obviously going uphill, it's an FF car, it needs weight on the front tyres to get accelerating, so it's really slow accelerating. Oh, bit of smoke up ahead there. We're alongside Taylor then, heading towards this right-hander. In we go. Jobs are good, and up into P10 then. Not sure what happened up ahead. We've got a slow Ferrari here as we head towards the right-hander on the top of the hill. Oh, the Greek's gone a bit deep there. Going to be slow on exit. We're going to try on the outside then. We're going to try and follow the Ferrari through here. Are we going to do it? Oh, we're still side by side. Beautiful racing here as we head up to the left then. In we go. Oh, just got hit from behind now. Taylor did apologise for that afterwards. I wasn't very happy at the time, I can say that much. I was a bit fuming, to be honest with you. There had been 2 contacts. But even so, hello, we've got a yellow flag there. The Ferrari's gone that we were right behind earlier on. As we head into turn... Oh, hello, the German's going as well. Bye-bye, mate! That's definitely a realm entry there. If you're familiar with Steve, Super GT, he talks about Shadow Realm. I talk about Narnia. Hey, whichever one you want to use, that's where they've got to. Anyway, we're going to head towards that 4 then, where we catch back up to the pack then. What can we do here as we go into the right-hander? Continue on out then, trying to get back to P11, where we started actually, and we're down the inside of the Ferrari just here as we head through the right-hander then. Are we going to get this done? Oh, just all over the curve. The Ferrari gives that up into P11 we go. As we head towards turn 1 then, we have Kraz Swoop. I was going to say Crazy Swoop, but it looks like Kraz Swoop to me as we head up the hill then and in towards the right-hander. Now, I'd love to get at least 1 position in this race from where I started. So at least we've made a little bit of progress. So you can see fastest lap there, 25.3. We're down in the 25.8 at the moment. So we do need to improve on that in terms of the race pace. Oh, look how close we're getting here. Oh, that was very close. Please don't get a penalty there. We ran a bit wide. Please don't get a penalty as we continue. It doesn't look like we got one. Thank goodness for that then. As we head in towards the right-hander, we are right behind the Silvia driver. So we're definitely faster than the Silvia up ahead at least. As we head into the second right, then going to accelerate out of here. Now, Silvia does struggle with accelerating a little bit. The rear does like to step out, and it's like it's got too much power, to be honest with you. Maybe that's why it's the meta car. I don't know. Anyway, here we are then in the slipstream. Final lap. Silvia versus Audi TT. Here we go then. Silvia goes towards that left-hand side. We go towards the right then. We're going to try that move we tried earlier on, and it succeeded earlier on as well. Around the outside, in towards the braking zone we go. As we go into here. Oh, look at that tight racing, but we do get it done. Beautiful clean racing there with Kraz Swoop, and we're up into P10. Hey, at least we gained 1 place in this race. Hey, 1 place indeed. As we continue on through there to the finish, and there we go then. So P10, and you can see Silvia's dominating the way at the front once again. Let's advance to the next race. What race is this? We've got a 24.9 now, race number 3, and I can tell you now that 24.9 took a lot of effort. There was a big gap between racing 2 and race 3 because I was doing time trial for nearly an hour of time trialing. Unbelievable. I was properly pushing, and that's all I could get at 24.9. Anyway, we get a good run at the start here on the Greek. A real good acceleration there. Thank you, Gran Turismo, for that. As we continue on through then and heading up the hill as we're up into P8 already. So, good sign so far. Really good sign. If people start fighting, we could be in with a shot here. We're in the train of Silvia's as we have Dante up ahead, who said hello in the lobby as well as we head into... Oh, hello. Somebody went deep there. I did see that just in the chicane. There's a lot of side-by-side action up ahead now as we continue on out of there. Everybody is absolutely everywhere. Look at this as we go into the right-hander then. And this is where we can get our opportunity here. Oh, Mark and Janet's just gone off there. We go towards our right side. I'm not sure whether they're trying to catch the car or not there, but we give them a big old bump there up the rear. And we're going to go on the inside. Unfortunately, they've got dirt on their tyres. They're heading off to Narnia. We're going to say it's Narnia today. Narnia over there on that left-hand side. So through the right we go then. In fact, you saw a bit of the chat there appear. That was them saying sorry to me, but I thought you were recovering the car, to be honest with you, as we continue on down the hill. So up into P7, we're fighting, well, Steve's favourite positions ahead, isn't it? Through the left we go and continue on. Oh, hello, that was somebody crashing. Oh, random's gone then. Up into P6 we go as we see somebody taking a penalty then. So that's going to be us into P5. Making some progress here. I can see how this car can race the Silvia, to be fair. It's definitely there in terms of racing. Oh, Dante had a look down the inside. Oh, backs out of it. Well, fair play. went for it and backed out of it. Good stuff. Good clean racing there from the Hungarian driver as we head over the hill and down we go in through the right. The question is, can we win this race or can we win any race? That is the question, because we still have a lot of work to do here as we head towards turn 1 then, looking to slow the car down. Now, the Audi TT is so good in this corner. In fact, it's actually better than the rank 1 time in this corner as we head... Oh, I had a bit of a look. Not going to quite work out then as we go into the right. Oh, that's a big old jump. Not meant to do the corner like that, I promise you. So, yeah, hopefully we don't get a penalty. No, we don't indeed. So, into the right we go. Continue on out. Oh, we're very close to that Silvia now. We are extremely close. Remember, 5th gear versus 5th gear. We saw that earlier on. I mean, you know, 5th gear is not quite top gear, but hey, this is what we're talking about right now. Anyway, 5th gear versus 5th gear. We're in the slipstream of Paul up ahead. Paul Hugo here. As you can see now, this drag race towards the chicane. So once again, we're going to try the move we've done earlier on, which is round the outside at the chicane. In we go then. And look at that. Job done. Nice and easy. Done there. We slow it down on the apex a little bit because we have to turn as well in the FF car. Unfortunately, it's the slowest part of the track for us. We do catch up to Paul, but unfortunately, it's the end of the race. So no more action for us there then. And I must admit, I was struggling. That was 25.5. I was struggling in the time trial. I could not see any more time. I really couldn't. So I decided to do a few more races, and I did give it a good effort in terms of time trial. Down to a 24.8 after a lot of work. I'm going to show you that lap afterwards. Right, let's get straight into the race. And lap 2, we're jumping straight into this one. Race episode, because not much happened on lap 1. So heading in towards turn 1 we go. You see some racing action there. There's a subscribe little announcement or reminder for you. So if you're not subscribed and you want to see me win in every single Group 3 and Group 4 car, you have to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be alerted to all the content on the channel, both Gran Turismo and ACC. So through the right we go then. Oh, Baz gets that wrong. We're going to go around it. Oh, what a move. What a move that was. On the inside of Baz then. Through we go up into P6. We have Stokey Ben up ahead. We've got Ruswald there as well. We got the Ferrari behind, the AlphaTauri Ferrari. As we head into the right, they just send it there. I'm not sure what their plan was there, but that just forced me out of the way. Was not very happy with that at all. So I went back down the inside here, and we do get it stopped. So I'm not sure whether they were apologising by letting me go there again. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I was definitely not happy with that move. It was just sort of like a push to pass. Very bizarre. Anyway, we'll continue on with the race, because this race... it's going to get a little bit exciting now, folks. A little bit exciting. You'll notice the gap to lead on the left-hand side down to 1.9 seconds. We're actually catching Paul here as well as we head down towards the chicane. And as we go over this hill, if you notice, the leaders are side by side right now. Side by side. So here's our opportunity, folks, with that gap ever closer. Now, I did try my sneaky move around the outside on Paul. Didn't work out. The Ferrari just gave me a bump draft there. The FF cars are really slow through there. I apologise. I can't do anything else other than go slow through there. There's nothing I can do as we continue on through them. And up ahead, look at that, they're 3 wide. They're all over the track then as we head towards turn 1. Are they still 3 wide? No, they're back to 2 wide. Through we go. Look at this. We are under a second from the lead now in the Audi TT as we head in towards the... oh, there's contact. I think they were 3 wide into that corner. That doesn't work. They're all coming back on the circuit. Everyone slows up. We give Paul a bump draft. Ruswald there gets all out of shape. We're going to go down the inside of Ruswald then. We're back up into P6, or did we go down? I don't even know what happened there. Through the left we go. We're still within a second then of this race. Victory potentially then as we continue on out of there and head towards the double right-hander. And in we go. All the sideways action, the smoke again. What's happening here? Ooh, okay, still fine so far. Into the braking zone we go through. And the Ferrari's up to P3 then. We continue on out of there. Now, if this is anything like the previous lap, this is going to get very interesting very quickly here as we continue towards the chicane then in this long line of cars. Line astern. You've not heard me say that for a while, but there it was until now when everyone starts defending, battling, racing. Here we go. 3 wide in towards the chicane. What is going to happen then? Oh, someone's gone a bit deep there. Through the right we go. Getting on the inside. We get a bump draft from behind. Absolutely push a couple of people there. Couldn't do anything about that. We got bumped from behind as we head over the hill and we're up into P4. Looking to get P3 again. We have to lift off a lot here. Through the right we go. I can't lift off any more. There's just enough room there for Paul. And if I lift off any more, I cause a crash with Retinue on my right side. I'm in the middle of a sandwich here. Into the right we go. There's a slight tap as we go into that corner. I'm not sure if I didn't leave enough room there or not. I don't know. We're back down to P5 again as we go into it. Oh, the tag. Oh, I caught the car. Oh, it's all kicking off here. Through the left we go. I mean, the driving standards have gone downhill like nobody's business in this race. What an exciting one here as well. But we're now 3 seconds off the lead as we head in towards this left. And that's how I want to do that corner. Good old four-wheel drift through there. Try and avoid going too wide with the understeer that you suffer in this car. You don't suffer with it as much in the race, though, as we're on this final lap now. Through the right-hander we go, coming up to the second right-hander in this double 90-degree corner. Paul's gone a little bit deep there, got a bit wide then. We're going to take that P4. Thank you so much, Paul. We take P4, and what we're going to do is advance towards the end because nothing really changes here. We do close the gap on Sir Lewis, and that is going to be the end of that race. 1.8 seconds, but I don't know if you're noticing a theme here. We're waiting for something to happen. I mean, look at all the Silvias there in the top. To be honest with you, there's no more time in this practice lap that I can see that I can do without cheating in terms of the braking and accelerating thing that you do in the TT, and I don't want to do that at all. So I'm just showing you this lap now. This is my 0.8 lap, and you're going to see how much I was pushing here. Like, I was holding some big apex speeds in some of these corners, really trying to take and use as much of the circuit as possible. As you see, heading down this hill then and heading up towards the top, we're using all that on the right hand side. We use all the grass on the left as much as we're allowed. Through there we go. We get a 0.842. My fastest is a 0.80. I literally can't go any faster. I can't see a 0.7. That 0.8 was tough to get as we go into the right-hander. Fourth gear, belting it out of there. Now, the TT in this practice session is atrocious. It understeers so much, and it really shows the issue with weight transfer in Gran Turismo. Because there's no weight in the car with the fuel, the front end lifts up more. So you end up having less grip in the corners because the front end's lifted up more. It's horrendous. I really hate it. I really do. I'm hoping they do something about it. So you're going to see there a 103.702. It was another 31.8 there for sector 2. Again, that's the maximum I can do in that sector as we go into the left and then the right. And what you're actually going to see here is literally one of my fastest last sectors I've done as well. I can't improve any more than I did on the 0.8. I really can't. I challenge any alien to go and do it. Maybe there's a 0.7 in there, maybe just. But anything more, I can't really see it. And yeah, I can't improve any more. So all I'll be doing is waiting for a crash in the races, and I don't fancy doing that. So beat the meta, unfortunately, we've not done it this week. I do hope you've enjoyed this all the same, this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content, and we'll give the Audi TT another try in the future.